can interact to each other. So once it is for 7 o'clock means we'll go to the real business. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, sir. Pathak, sir. Good evening. Yeah, welcome, Dr. Surikant Pathakji from UP. Welcome, sir. I request each one of you to introduce yourself briefly so that we get to know each other. Yes, sir. So whoever wants to talk, you can unmute and talk. Yes, sir. Others, please remain in mute.
Good evening, everyone. This is Manohar Raju, ex-sergeant. I came out in 1988, joined state services, retired as Group 1 officer. Now I am a practicing advocate and also judicial first class magistrate in Kurnool, AP. Thank you.
So we are proud of you, sir, for your achievement even in mid-60s, working as a chairman, Child Welfare Committee, Kurnool. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Hello, myself from Bangalore, ex-sergeant Manjunath from Bangalore.
Welcome, sir. Manjunath, sir.
I left Air Force in 1993. I did my BSc, MA, post-graduation diploma in materials management while in service. Then I joined Indian Navy in an organized cadre through UPSC, Indian Naval Material Management Service. Served there 22 years and retired in the rank of director. I stood first in the UPSC examination, All India first rank I achieved, and that's all credit goes to my career.
Yeah, my God, we have all the achievers today, really super air warriors. Sir, good evening, Group Captain Das, sir, Veer Chakra holder, the hero of Longavela battle. Yes, sir, welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, sir. So just so nice to see you, sir.
Thank you. Your intro that is more than sufficient. I'm unmuting.
Okay, thank you. No, I think it's better you introduce yourself, sir. That would be better so that all others can hear you.
I am a veteran of 71 Battle of Longewala, in which I took part, and I was one of the first ones to go and strike the tanks, and I am known for Battle of Longewala, which was from Jaisalmer Air Base, and well, you may have seen border and in short. But lots.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome. He is, in fact, a regular supporter of our mission. Thank you, sir. Welcome to you, sir. Sir, Wing Commander Suresh Karnik, sir. Yeah, okay.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Chandrasekhar from Vizag. I retired 1987 after 15 years of service. I am practicing for last 33 years in Vizag as a physiotherapist in Vizag.
One more doctor. I have to add to the list of, whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I think now 14, number 14 it is now in my list.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Ravi Reddy. I am also Dr. Ravi Reddy.
Great.
I am working for Nokia in East Africa. Thank you.
Where are you talking from?
I am right now in Hyderabad.
Okay, not in the abroad. Yeah, okay. I think I want to know, type your names and phone numbers in the chatting part so that it forms part of a record for future interaction. Yes, welcome, Dr. Reddy Garu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We feel proud of your success in civil side.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I am ex-sergeant Maheshwaran from Kerala.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Maheshwaran.
2008, working as assistant manager and SBI Calicut.
Oh, great. So welcome to this call.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. I'm Rajendra Singh from Chandigarh.
Yeah, so nice of you, Mr. Rajendra Singh.
So, I served with the Air Force from 1986 to 1996 as an engine fitter, and right now I'm working with IDBI as general manager.
So, in fact, so proud of you. I think the program, I don't know, the people like you deserve to be the speakers of the program like this in due course. So kind of you, and really it's a thrilling success for you as well. So welcome, sir. Welcome,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
I am ex-JW Ashok Hailkar from Nashik.
Yeah, Hailkar, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You are our regular participant in our 71 war. Welcome, sir. Please unmute and speak, sir, now. Yes, sir. Again.
Sorry, yes, my name is Atar Singh, ex-sergeant. I'm staying at Vadodara.
Okay.
I served the Air Force for 15 years, retired in 1993, joined the Civil Department under Ministry of Finance, and retired as Superintendent of Central Excise and Customs, or rather we can say GST.
Okay.
And while at Air Force, I did my law graduation, and as on date, I'm advocate of Rajasthan High Court.
My God.
Thank you very much.
So thank you, sir. Thank you, and congratulations for your success in civil side also. Yeah. Next, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Sir, I am Tamilarasan from Kanyakumari, sergeant, and served for Indian Air Force for 15 years, and I had been working with the
Joshi, sir. Yes.
I am HFO SM Sadar Joshi from Thane, Maharashtra. I
yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
80-year-old.
Great. Yes, sir. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, Tamilarasan, you can speak now.
Okay. Sir, I am Sergeant Tamilarasan from Kanyakumari. That is the point.
We can see the sea. Good, fantastic. No ambience, right? Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your compliments. In Air Force for 15 years, then I left Air Force by 1990. Then joined Life Insurance Corporation of India, and as a senior business associate, and now still continuing as a retired person in LIC as an associate. Thank you.
Oh, great. Welcome, Tamilarasan. Yeah.
Thank you.
Next.
Yeah,
I'm Yogi Das.
Yeah, Wing Commander Suresh Karnik, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm
Welcome, sir.
Karnik. Yeah, thank you very much.
Sir, can we see your video, sir? Others, if you don't mind.
I'm not in the presentable dress.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So nice, sir. He's another Veer Chakra holder. We had a exciting session last week when he spoke, narrated all his wonderful experiences. So
I'm now 86 years old.
Karnik sir, I think it will be better if we are able to see you. Please come on the screen so that in whether you are in the casual, it doesn't make a difference for us.
Okay.
Public demand, sir.
Okay, here I am.
Acha, Rajendra Singh ji, you go on mute. He will come.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome. So we.
Good salute to Veer Chakra holder.
Yeah. So let us all. I think we all can chart. Write in the chart. Welcome our 71 war hero, Wing Commander Karnik, sir. A kind of a tribute to him.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir, and Group Captain Das, sir, also. Yeah, I think I want everybody to chat for their welcome. So now we have made century, sir, first of its kind during our programs. Now there are already 100 participants. So I think everybody should give a big round of applause for this wonderful success of all our air warriors. Yeah, we made century today for the first time. Yes. Anybody else would like to introduce?
Hello. Good evening, sir. This is Natarajan from Bangalore.
Yeah, welcome, Natarajan.
I worked in Air Force from 1980 to 1995. Though I'm supposed to have served for 20 years, but then I came out on educational grounds, appeared for thrice commissioning, and then I was trying to find my way how to come out of the service.
Formality, okay.
Once I came out, I did not try for any government service. I got into a very good company called Unilever. So I was with Unilever for about 9-10 years. Thereafter, I became head of HR for Deccan and Kingfisher Airlines, and thereafter the recent assignment was I was the chief operating officer and group CHRO for a company called Janapriya Engineers based out of Hyderabad.
You are also doctorate?
Not yet, sir. I am MA and MBA.
Okay. Thank you and welcome, and we are really happy for your success in civil life. Right? Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I am coming in HFOBS Sethi.
Yeah, please come, sir. Sethi sir.
At HFOBS Sethi, I had joined the Air Force in 1960.
Yes, sir.
And I have served till 2000. And during that my period,
I request others to go on mute so that he will be visible.
I had attended Goa liberation, Chinese aggression, Pakistan aggression, Bangladesh, Pakistan conflict, and Kargil conflict in 99. And
all the wars comprehensively.
And I have worked in Air Force for 40 years. I completed given my this thing, and I was awarded 4 times commendation by our chief, that is AOC of the commands and CES of the Air.
Congratulations, sir, for completing 4 decades with 4 appreciation certificates, commendation from big bosses. Thank you, sir. Thank you for attending from Delhi.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Yogi Das, sir. Good evening.
You go on mute, sir. Yes, sir.
I had twice Russian courses for Su-7 and MiG-23 BN aircraft.
Great,
and
sir.
Also did the fuel system components repair work at Kanpur while at 4BRD during
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think we are running out of time. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, Tirumala Raj Garu. Yes. Yeah, unmute, sir. Unmute and speak. Yeah, you can. Whoever.
I'm Yogi Das from Kanyakumari.
Sir,
okay. I'm Yogi Das from Kanyakumari.
Yes, Yogi Das, sir.
Sir, I met
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Naveen.
Officer Satyarayana at Vishakhapatnam. Before some 5 to 6 years back, he was the chief guest for Insurance Institute of India meeting. When conference was there, he was the chief guest.
Oh, I see.
In that meeting, he introduced himself as an ex-Air Force, and he was talking about our pension. It was more than whatever salary he is getting now. Really, sorry, you remember, sir? I was there. Some 3 to 4 ex-Air Force were there. We met you. We talked more than half an hour.
Thank you so much.
Vishakhapatnam Vishakhapatnam Insurance Institute was there, and the meeting you were the chief guest.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Nice, sir.
I'm
Nice.
privileged. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next, sir.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
I think our Sachin Garu, I think you can just once briefly, then we'll go on. Yes. So he is our today's chief guest and the main speaker. Professor Dr. Y. Sachinarayana Garu, former founding Vice Chancellor of Andhra Pradesh National Law University, and he has got so many things to his credit. We'll go on explaining from time to time. As of now, sir, briefly you can introduce. Request all our awards to give him a big round of applause for his success, stupendous success in civil life. And also put it in chat also. Welcome, sir. Congratulations, sir. Yes, sir.
So in the process itself, everything you will come to know. I'm extremely happy to be here before a very, very elite. This is something great in one's life, which I never expected that I would reach so many veterans, because all through I was busy in my own education and other aspects. I'll be coming to you very shortly. Now,
We can start. No, I request all other who have not introduced themselves, you can introduce yourself at the time of question and answer session, so that we can proceed with the program. Yes,
not the right time.
Yes,
because
sir.
they know it.
Yeah.
They know about me, therefore no problem. And sir, at the outset, let me claim that I'm not a great man. I'm a humble citizen from a remote village, born to illiterate parents who were surviving on daily wage in the farms. And very interestingly, I profoundly believe that this story would certainly inspire many aspirants, future aspirants to armed forces services, because I find most of them disgruntled, desperate, depressed in their attitude, which should be warded off. That is the reason when TBR proposed, I said, don't worry, I will do for this purpose. And once again, I thank all the elders for having blessed me to be here, all youngers to be with me. And once again, I say that no one is great. We are made great by friends. We are made great by circumstances. And that doesn't give us any right to claim that we are great. And that is how I would like to make a beginning. I was born on 21st December 1949, which means after Indian Constitution was adopted and before India became Republic. Because I am a pre-Constitution man.
Yeah.
And also post-Constitution man. A unique privilege I can claim. And I was born in a village, not that remote, of course, well connected with the roads. I was born in Nagarhar, and in my village, everyone used to go to school with tremendous interest. So I also followed suit. But unfortunately, this is a message for the future generation of aspirants, that my father, in fact, I had my elementary education in my own village up to 5th standard. All through I was topper in the class, in the sense that receiving appreciation from my most beloved teachers. Now, my father wanted me to help him in his profession, because he was an artisan, preparing agricultural implements for the agriculturists and maintaining them, getting a very paltry, not some, grains at the end of the year. Every year he used to go and beg them for what he had done all through. In fact, he wanted me. I was the eldest son. After me, there are 2 brothers and 1 sister. My father always wanted that I should also support the family, working with him, knowing the traits of my trade. But as a child, at the age of 10, I strongly opposed my father. Sorry, father, I will not take your advice now, because I don't want to go to each house begging for grain. I just want that I should live like a human being. I don't know how I claimed it at that age. So, but he was furious, annoyed on many occasions, and then he used to tell me that no, education doesn't do anything for us. We are not wealthy people. We are hand to mouth. Help me, and after me, you get the family running. But still, I did not yield to his advice. Therefore, that was my adamant behavior at the age of 10. I may be sorry for that, but I don't find fault with my father. Because my father always wanted that I should take over the family legacy from him. There was nobody. Because my immediate next brother was blind by birth. And after the next brother is, by the grace of God, in good health. That blind brother is now, believe me, master of a school, government school. My younger brother, also well educated, a gold medalist in LLM, he is a professor in Hidayatullah National Law University, Raipur. That is our brother's legacy. Anyway, I don't want to waste much.
But who took care of your brother, sir?
I'll come.
Okay.
To be frank, sir, there was nobody to take care of me, because my mother was all innocent. So I wanted to continue my studies from 6th onwards. For that, I had to go to Jilla Parishad High School, Gajapati Nagaram, which is about 1.5 kilometers from my house. But there was no chance of myself going there, because my father was opposed. But one of my paternal uncles was very stubborn. He said, I will take him and put him in the school. Do whatever you want. He was warning my father. And he took me to Gajapati Nagaram. Some members might be hearing that our place is a place of Gajapatis, the Vijayanagaram Maharajas. And he put me in the school in the 6th standard in 1961. There, like TBR, my school career was unstoppable.
Good.
Every year I was getting National Merit Scholarship because I was standing first in the class. First year when I got 500 rupees from National Merit Scholarship, I showed to my father, "Father, you told me not to go to school. See, I have earned 500 rupees by way of merit." He was so happy, so jubilant. Anyway, this is an anecdote that every future aspirant should know. Because we are not all blessed with the economic strength. We are not blessed with palaces. We are not blessed with educated parents. I cannot claim the legacy from Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. But still, I always tell my students, you should make it a habit that your father should claim that I am the father of so-and-so. Rather, you should not claim that I am the son of so-and-so. Right?
Great.
Therefore, that is my slogan. And every student of mine follows. Now, coming to, I had completed my Jilla Parishad education up to 11th standard. By 1966, I came out with flying colors. I was also a sportsman. I was captaining the volleyball team and kabaddi team. Well, that was all a fine moment for me. Unfortunately, after I completed my SSLC, secondary school leaving certificate, I had some problems. My father became sick at the age of just 44. He was so sick that he almost bedridden. Then he started asking me, "You have not learned my profession. What to do?" I said, "Don't worry, father. I will learn something and bring up the family." With all the merit I had, I was a school topper. With all the merit I had nothing to do except going to a contractor and asking him, a mango contractor at railway station, that why don't you give me an opportunity to number the mango basket so that I can get something from you. So he used to pay me 5 rupees every day for numbering the mango basket. I had done it. And this was seen by my neighbor, a railway employee. He was APWA, Assistant Public Education. He asked me, he called me, "What man? Why you have chosen this? Why don't you go for this?" "Sir, who will send me to school? Where will I go? I've already done my schooling, but where will I go to study my PUC and BCom? Nobody else. My father is bedridden." He is so great. He took me along with him to Srikakulam, Dusi, where double line construction was going on, and put me with the assistant engineer as a stenographer. I had stenography within 6 months. I was learned Pitman shorthand. So I was a steno with the AE. That AE came from Bihar. He used to love me so much because I used to speak Hindi. Anyway, that is one day.
So started your career as a stenographer.
Railways. As a minor, because I could not get on roads. Therefore, they called me as a skilled Khalasi.
Okay.
I was only a Khalasi and getting 300 rupees per day. That was like, sir. While I was there with the AE, one day he told me, "Satya, why don't you go to Vizag? Their selections are going on for Indian Air Force." I said, "Sir, will I get selected?" "Go, man. You are a brilliant child. Go." Because he was very young, married just then. So on his advice, I moved on to Vizag, got selected in the Air Force. There was nobody to stop me from going anywhere. That was a blessing in disguise for me. Because my mother never stopped me, and my father almost bedridden. And my brothers and sisters were all young, very small. So they didn't bother about it. Therefore, I had to move to Secunderabad for medical examination. On getting medically examined, I was directly sent to training center because I was selected as equipment assistant to Sambre. So I was there for about 9 months, as you all know. And after that, I was posted to HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Bangalore. And the moment I joined in HAL, I heard the news that my father expired.
Oh.
April 1969, my father expired. Just less than a year of my service.
Okay.
So I had immediately rushed to my place, celebrate the lost rights, come back with the determination that I should do my further studies, because by that time, my classmates who scored less than me in the school were doctors and engineers.
Oh.
Why can't I do?
Okay. So that's the inspiration for you.
Yeah, that made me very strong-minded, and immediately after I reached Bangalore, I took up admission in the evening college, Dayananda Evening College, Bangalore. It was City Market, Kannadigas know it, a beautiful college. So I did my pre-university in the evening college. I used to cycle all the way from HAL to City Market, almost about 15-16 kilometers.
Okay.
So anyway, that was because I was young enough to paddle. Now I can't do it. Please don't ask. Now, all my 15 years life in Air Force was on cycle. I had no motor vehicle, no expense on petrol or diesel. All that was needed was my strong legs to paddle. Anyway, coming to, after I completed my pre-university, I joined the BCom and I emerged as second ranker from Bangalore University. And by the time I completed my BCom, I got the degree. As you all know, they don't keep us for more than 3 years or 3.5 years. I was posted to Delhi, so Palam Airport, Three-Wing Palam is the place where I was posted in 1973. The moment I reached there again, I thought, I was inquiring, where do I get a standard law college to study law? Because my ambition then was to do law and have a vertical career, not horizontal. If you choose, this is also a message to the youngsters. If you choose to study something, you take it as your choice and do it vertically, not horizontally. There are many soldiers, I've seen there are many of my friends doing this diploma, doing that diploma, doing this course, doing that course, ultimately landing nowhere.
Correct.
That shouldn't be. You should have a goal, sir. I was telling EBR the other day, if you plan your future, God will destine you.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Right. So, fortunately, I was in a beautiful place, Delhi, very close to Evening Law Center 2 in Dholakwa, Delhi University Law Center 2, which was headed by Professor Upendra Bakshi, a world-renowned professor today. He was my direct teacher. All law fraternity must be knowing it. Upendra Bakshi, MP Jain, SN Jain, Tahir Muhammad. They were all my direct teachers during 73, 76 in Delhi University. So I had to go through all ordeals in studying, going by cycle. But then, in spite, I enjoyed it because I emerged from Delhi University as a second ranker again.
Congratulations, sir. I think you're always almost a topper in the academics. That's why you reached the toppest place.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. It's your blessing, sir. Right. Congratulations. That is one phase. Now, I would like to. So from Bangalore, after I completed my law in 1976 in Delhi, I was awaiting for my posting. No, I couldn't guess where I was going to post. One fine day, a note came that you are posted to Darbhanga, Bihar, where no standard education institution. Anyway, I had gone there. Then, as a soldier always thinks, here no education institutions. Now my career of academics may stop for some time. The reason is there was no standard university there, no standard college there. Therefore, I was a bit reluctant to study in those.
Opportunities were not there. Yes.
Yeah. Therefore, I didn't venture. But my mother was pestering me always. Why don't you get married? Yes.
Okay. Important issue.
I told her, yes, time has come. I respect your word. I'm coming there to get married. So I went home, got married in 1977, spent best part of my time in Darbhanga, a very isolated place and beautiful place.
Okay.
I love even today.
Okay.
While I was there, almost 1.5 years, 2 years I was there. In 1978, I was posted to Hakimpet, being my last posting. I requested the Air Force authorities that as I would like to leave the Air Force service after completing 15 years, please give me a choice post. Fortunately, they gave me Hakimpet. I was posted in Hakimpet. Immediately, I was looking for where to do post-graduation in law, the Osmania University.
Good.
There was entrance examination notified. I had applied for entrance examination, got second rank again there. And there were about 15 seats in a branch.
Good.
Out of 15, I got the seat. I completed my master's degree by 1981 December. By that time, of course, my papers were getting ready to send me out. In 1982, I finished all formalities. In 1983, I came out on 1st January 1983. So, in fact, what I was trying to convey to you is that I was seriously thinking if I move out of Air Force after 15 years, now drawing 1125 rupees last pay, those 1125 rupees last pay, how would I survive outside?
Limiting belief. Yeah, dilemma.
I had two daughters. Elder daughter 4.5 years. Younger daughter is about 3 months. And with those two, we are going to come out of Hyderabad to Vizag. Now, how to live, how to survive in Vizag? How long friends will help? And I was
sorry to interrupt you. Why did you think that way after having had all these degrees?
No. See, degrees won't fetch you anything unless you will build up your confidence level with your life partner.
Yes, I agree with you.
I was waiting for a message from her.
Acha, okay.
I told indirectly. I didn't ask her. I said, we are leaving tomorrow. What to do? Then she said, why are you scared like you? She said, having so many degrees, go there. We'll go to our native place, enroll in the bar, practice Gajapati Nagaram Municipal Court, get 50 rupees a day, I will run the house. We don't need a refrigerator.
Hats up to madam, sir, for wonderful support.
I had a thatched house. I will run the house, don't worry.
Okay,
There's
okay.
a school nearby. No convent school is needed for us. Anyway.
I think that was the turning point.
Yeah, then
your
I
career.
told her, Madam, this was what I was expecting from you. And she was so happy. And today, what you are seeing is because of her.
Hats up to madam, sir.
This goes with every soldier, I'm telling you. Right. Coming to that.
Yes, sir.
Now, I was searching for a job. Immediately, I was offered lecturer post in Nyaya Vidya Parishad Law College, one of the outstanding legal institutions, the only private law college in Vizag.
Visakhapatnam, yes.
So I was given an opportunity. I joined as a lecturer for 800 rupees per month, and my pension after commutation was 97 rupees.
Not even 100.
As my friend was telling, 97 plus 800, almost 900.
Okay.
And I didn't die. I mean, people say that, no, sir, I out survive. No, you will not. There's no question of survival. Your willpower is more important.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, sir, it's all history. Now, so I joined. I served barely for about 3.5 years till 1986 November. Then I was selected by Andhra University through UGC committee as an assistant professor. So I moved on to Andhra University, sir.
Great.
After I moved on to Andhra University, there was no looking back. I'm telling you, my all war veterans, what Air Force has given us, what we have done it, the confidence that we work. I had superseded almost all my colleagues and became professor 5 years before them.
How, sir? How? Congratulations. How?
I completed my PhD in time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I had a lot of publications.
Okay.
They were sleeping over for a long time.
So, okay.
That's what I was telling to youngsters, sir. When you take some education or a profession, you should take it as a choice, not as a chance.
So then you kept on learning.
Yes.
Or working on yourself towards your growth with all the dedication and discipline which you have learned from the service. Right, sir.
I'm also proud to mention that today my students, there are hundreds of judges, thousands of advocates.
Okay.
And almost 5 or 6 high court judges.
Oh, great, sir.
They're all my products, direct products.
Products of
Nyaya Vidya Parishad and Andhra University. So they keep interacting with me.
Great, sir. Great.
So this is how I could. I tell you, sir, they never knew I came from Air Force.
Okay.
They never asked me, and I did not disclose except when I went as a chief guest. They started reading out as he was telling, my friend was telling, the biodata and getting. Surprise! Just how could it be possible? Everything is possible.
It's a miracle. No,
yes.
A sergeant to become a vice chancellor, it's a miracle, sir. Not less than a miracle.
I don't consider it miracle, sir.
No, but it is. That is your humbleness, sir.
I'm coming to you, sir. Now, in 2008 May, I don't want to mention. I was in the University College of Law. I was head, chairman faculty, and also principal and many posts, chief warden in the hostels. You know how strenuous it is. So anyway, that was a fail. And to be frank, when I was principal of the University College of Law, Andhra University, I got an offer to be the first vice chancellor. Before that, something had happened, sir. I'll tell you. I want to share with all my elders and youngsters. In fact, legal fraternity knows N.R. Madhav Menon.
Yeah.
You know, sir?
Yes, sir.
N.R. Madhav Menon, first director of National Law School, India University, Bangalore. He was my disciple. In the sense, he was. I was his great founder. I'm also happy to mention TBR Garu.
Sir.
In my class, I had never more than 60 students. Today, you have kept 100 veteran students.
No, sir. So many. No, in fact, no. I will tell you. Many others are waiting. I think there is no room for them. Then with 100, it is blocked. Seats are blocked now.
What else a teacher wants? It's a great pleasure, a moment for teacher to have addressing 100 people, though in absentia.
Many are waiting. Many are waiting for the chance now outside.
Yeah, and Dr. Chandrasekhar, my most beloved friend, Dr. Chandrasekhar, who was introducing just now. He's from Vizag. Anyway, yes, coming back to sir, what happened was in May 2008, because I was due to retire in 2009. 2009 December was my last date of retirement. But 2008 May, I was invited by Government of India to participate in an international conference
to deliberate on making of the interim constitution for Nepal, because Nepal at exactly that time transformed. I sent the photograph to you. The left side is the king, right side myself.
Okay.
Talking about the kingship and democracy. I sent the photograph to you also.
Yes.
Anyway, so the government of India wanted me, along with Chief Justice of India retired J.S. Verma, who prepared the very popular report, Nirbhaya report, and a very senior counsel of Supreme Court, a member of the
Law Commission
of India, my good friend R. Venkataramani is Delhi. We three were deputed from India to Nepal to deliberate upon how to bring out the best interim constitution. And there I
congratulations, sir.
And we had suggested a beautiful document, and that has become a real document for them. Later on, they started making amendments and all that to suit their needs. Anyway, that is again one phase. And when I came back in May to Vizag, Madhav Menon called me in the afternoon.